how he's doing the job. So wonderful, thank you very much, Keith, for that. Okay, this is called a postcard from Thailand.
Wait, go on.
Well, all right. Mr. Ivan Penaluna! Thank you. Postcard from Thailand. So I'm on holiday in northern Thailand, right? We're at the guest house I'm staying at, and there was an advertisement for Tai Chi courses on the banks of the Mekong River. It said, do Tai Chi on the banks of the mighty Mekong River. And I'm like, whoa, right? Because I'm like interested in that sort of stuff, you know, like the old oriental arts. I'm fascinated, you know. Sometimes it can be quite bad, yeah. Like I could be at a party having a completely different conversation, but as soon as I hear someone talking about like crab fighting, there was crab fighting, moody bird style, blah blah, elbow to temple, swallow monkey style. I'm there, I'm captivated. Right, my head will turn, I'll be captivated until they release me from that spell, but I stop me talking about it. It's quite bad, isn't it? Anyway, right, as I carry on reading, right, it's then that I start securing off the idea a little bit. Because it doesn't sort of all them people like discovering themselves, you know, all at the same time. Ooh, just simply like tepid, you know. I mean, I know there's stuff about myself that I don't like, right? And there's stuff about myself that I don't understand. But I'm on holiday. I haven't got time for a personality crisis. I can have one of them at home, right? So anyway, as I get to the bottom, it's then I notice the price of this doing the Tai Chi on the banks of the mighty Mekong, right, and all that. The price is 10,000 baht. Now that roughly translates to about $600, which, I don't mean funny, but that is a tad expensive when you consider that for $600, one of the old boys in the village down the road would turn you into a fucking ninja. Complete with a superhero suit and the gift of monkey magic. That's what $600 would buy you in the jungles of northern Thailand, you know. Never mind like Tai Chi, you know, they'd be like, oh, have you seen him? And you'd have to go, no, but like there have been these sightings of a 14-foot ninja bounding through the jungle, sprinkling magic dust from a velvet sack, last seen heading to Cambodia with a couple of spirit tigers. Does that sound like him? See what I mean? Never mind Tai Chi, you know, $600, you have your own fucking army, Marlon Brando style. I love that film, I tell you. My malaria nightmares. The jungle lies before me, and all its fornicating evil. The utter savagery and the all-consuming surroundingness of the jungle. No, so I didn't do the Tai Chi, fuck that, right? But they've got these bloody amulets, right, that the monks sell on street corners, and they're supposed to protect you from harm and evil shit and stuff like that, right? So I bought a couple, but I didn't just buy a couple, I kept on buying them, right? Every time I felt like the power of the last one was starting to fade, I'd buy another one, until I had this big, massive necklace of prayers and paranoias, right? Until I was wandering around, like, convinced that I, and I alone, dwelled within the temple of the Cobra, right? And, you know, I was completely oblivious to most things, and I was totally unaware that everybody in the village was calling me Amulet Man, right? Until one day, this bloke walks up to me, I didn't even know him, right? And he just goes, hey, Amulet Man, how's it going? I haven't seen you well, ever before, I don't know you. How are you doing? I'm like, I'm alright. He's going, where have you been? I was going, I've just been up to jungle to get this new amulet. Oh yeah, what does it do? It protects me from natural disasters. What, even tidal waves? Yeah, even tidal waves. I've been after it for quite a while now. Right, that one's quite new. What does that one do? That one makes me invisible to scorpions. And that one makes me bulletproof. I've had it a while now. Alright, so like you've been bulletproof for quite a while now, have you, Amulet Man? Yeah, quite a while. Alright, nice one. Listen, I can't hang around. See you later, alright? And as he left, right, just shot me his hand and said, you fucked up hippie, right? So I decided, right, it's about time to leave, right? I mean, you know, I couldn't stay, everyone was taking a fucking piss out of me, right? I needed to get back to Bangkok. So I decided, right, to get back to Bangkok, I would have to sell just about everything that I had. I sold everything, right? With the money that was left, I bought some new shorts, some batteries for the music, and, oh yeah, one last Buddhist amulet. Right, I wasn't going to get one for a while, was I? So I had to treat myself, right? Anyway, on the train, I started reading this book by some Californian love guru called Self-Love. And I was very careful not to let anyone see me reading it. Right? I bought it during a moment of self-doubt in a non-Kai bookshop, and I was, hiding it behind the corner like something like that. So that was quite embarrassing. Right? So I'm reading out on the train, right? And by the time I got off the train in Bangkok, I'd started to get to grips with the fundamentals of attaining a greater sense of self-love. And guess what? I hadn't had a wank for about a week. Right, so there I am, right? I'm back in Bangkok. I've got this hotel room. I settle down, spark up one of the Cambodian spooky sticks, and then settle into spending some quality time on loving myself. Now the book was eyeing me from the corner of the cabinet going, hey now, that ain't what we quite meant by a greater sense of self-love now, is it? But that was beyond caring, ladies and gentlemen. I was on that moment, just this side of spent glory. What? Just this side of spent glory where all things are possible. I knew that everybody in the world would want to know me as I now knew myself. I could do nothing wrong. I was teetering on the brink, holding my potential, and then diving in and spending my potential, at which point I cried at the top of my voice, I am like God and God like me. He is as small as I am as large as He. He cannot above me, not I, but He through me. It's that bit in Cape Fear where they're trying to kill me, right? Anyway, I was having a fantastic time. If nothing else, I hope this provides some insight to the controversial world of the